Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, I'm out at Heroes Park today, and I had a drone show up at my doorstep, one that I'd kind of forgotten about. A company called Hytobp sent me this AE8 EVO, and it is a brushless motor GPS, 3-axis gimbal, 4K video camera drone. So let's pull it out of the box real quick. Let me show you what's in the box, and then we'll just take it out for a flight and see how it does. Okay, they give you a bag, which I'm always grateful for. It helps you keep things organized, and it's just kind of a standard bag. It doesn't have a lot of pockets or anything else in it. It does have a divider that you could use however you wish, but the way it's set up, it seems to work okay. So on the very top is the drone itself, and so Hytobp, it's an interesting way they spell their name. It's Hytobp. So I don't know how you pronounce that B in there. I'm just going to call it Hytobp. But anyway, this is the drone itself. It also has a compartment here on the top that I think you can add. I believe there's an obstacle avoidance component you can add up there, but I don't have that, and I wouldn't be worried about that on a drone like this anyway. And by the way, this drone is available on Amazon, so they're one of the Amazon resellers, right? So there's several brands of drone that typically are only available on Amazon, and I believe that's the only place you can buy this guy. So so let's pull this the gimbal cover off. So there's the 3-axis gimbal, and so it does work in 3 axes. It also says EIS on there, which stands for electronic image stabilization. So yeah, we'll see what kind of video we get off of it. There is on the side here, I want to point out the micro SD slot. That's where you're going to save video to get your best quality video from. On the bottom here, there's not a lot to look at. There is a very, very small optical flow camera there, really a tiny one, so I'm not sure how that'll work. And then of course the battery just slides into the back, and that's the battery right there. Let me see if I can tell you how big this is. This is a 3,400 milliamp hour battery, so we'll see what kind of flight time you get. The kit comes with 2 batteries, so slides in just like that. I'm all charged up and ready to go with this one. Just to show you, it does have them. You got documentation, box with an extra battery, and then you do get a couple extra props, a screwdriver, and a USB-A to USB-C cable. You'll have to provide your own charge block in order to charge it. So here's the controller. You look on the back, and there's a compartment for batteries, but it has an internal battery, and you charge the controller right there on the bottom of that USB-C slot. I am happy to say that I see on this antenna right here, there is a wire up there, so that means that antenna actually works. This one actually has nothing in it, so you could literally leave it folded down if you wanted to. And then your mobile device goes on top just like that. And then you've got a scroll wheels on both sides. I know one of them is for moving the gimbal. The other one, I'll have to look. I think it may be for setting speed. There's a button here for doing your calibrations, geomagnetic calibration and gyro calibration, turning GPS on and off, auto landing, return to home, and then an on-off button. And one of the things I do like is you actually have telemetry on the remote control, which is a good thing. Okay, let's get this drone up in the air, and let's just see what we can see. If there are some intelligent flight modes and so forth, we'll see if we can try those out. But mostly what we want to look at, why do you buy a GPS camera drone? You want good video, right? Good video and pictures. So let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Okay, so the instructions ask you to fire up the drone first. That is simply double pressing the button back here. And hopefully you heard the chime there, it fired up. And then we're going to fire up the controller, which is simply flipping that switch to on. And we should hear it. Yeah, we heard a beep there, and yeah, it looks like we're connected, so that's a good thing. And then the next thing you need to do is do a compass calibration, and they want you to long press this button here. So we're going to long press that button. We heard a beep, so we're going to flip this guy up, and we're going to turn it. And hopefully we hear another beep. There's another beep. Then we're going to turn it up, spin it till we hear another beep. There's another beep, so we're good to go there. And then we want to do a geocalibration, which is just telling the drone that it's flat, and we're just going to set the drone down flat. We're going to press that button again, and we should hear another beep, and we did. So we got the geocalibration done. That tells the drone that it's flat. So I'm going to put the drone out on the landing pad right now, and then we'll fire up the app. So I heard another beep there. That tells me that we have enough GPS satellites. They're saying you need 10. I'm looking on the telemetry here. We have 10, so that's a good thing. So far, so good. The other thing that I need to do is I need to make sure that my mobile device is connected to the Wi-Fi, and you're not going to see this, but yeah, it says AE8 drone there. Maybe you can see it. Click on that, and it will connect. Yeah, I'm connected, so we should be good to go here. Okay, I've got a screen recorder started, so the next thing we're going to do is fire up the app, and the app, as you'll see there at the bottom, is the LW Pro app. So we're going to click on that. So far, so good. Turn off airplane mode. I don't know, I'm not sure what that meant there. But we are going to allow full access. That way it can save, and it wants access to the camera. I'm going to allow that. And we are going to allow while using app for precise location. That's the GPS location. And let's see here. So I have not used this app before, so I'm going to go ahead. Well, let's see what it says for flight preparation. Yeah, so we've actually already done all that. It's asking to do the calibrations, which we've done already. So clicking back, and you know, I just followed the instructions in the instruction manual. So we're going to click Start Flying, and let's see. Failed to connect to drone. I wonder if the aircraft might have turned itself off because we sat for quite a while. Let me go check that. Okay, the aircraft is still on, and I can tell I'm connected on the to the controller. Yeah, check whether the mobile data on the phone. No, so we should be good. I'm going to go double check and make sure that we have our Wi-Fi connection. Okay, so you can see that we are connected to the AE8 drone there. So let's get out of that. So why the app is not connecting, I have no clue. So we followed the instructions very precisely. And we've got a GPS connection. We've got actually 17 satellites now. So let's try that one more time. I'm going to get out of the app altogether. Start up that LW Pro app again. Start flying. Yeah, failed to connect to drone. So I do not have any idea why that would be. This is the kind of thing that drives beginning flyers crazy. I've been through this a few times, so we're going to keep trying here. I'm going to restart the aircraft. I'm going to cycle the aircraft and see if that makes a difference. Okay, I've got the aircraft fired up again, and we are again indeed connected. Let's get out of that app and check Wi-Fi. Make sure we're connected. We are connected, it says there, so let's click on that app. The app is open. Start flying. Look at that, all of a sudden yeah, please pay attention to safety. So anyway, we got it now, so whatever happened there happened, and we're good to go. Let's see if we can find camera settings in here. So we want to be shooting in 4K. So we set that on 4K, and I'm going to set photo on 4K. So We're done with that. Return to home. Where am I gonna find find that in this app? These apps are all just a little bit different. But I'll tell you what, let's click on the arrow here, see what that does. Yeah, whether to take off automatically, so that's takeoff. So I don't want to do that quite yet. I wanted to see what our return to home altitude is set at. So I do not see that. So we're going to go ahead and take off here, and we'll just test it. So let's go ahead and unlock the motors. The motor's started. Let's do a takeoff. I'm doing this on the app. Yeah. So you probably heard the noise. I should have had the camera turned around. It took off and it immediately flopped over. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Okie dokie, I did a safety check. The props appear to be fine. So I am not exactly sure what's going on there. Let's go ahead and start recording. And so we've started recording here, and then let's try another takeoff. This time I'm going to do it on the controller, and let's see what kind of difference it makes. Let me adjust the action camera down here a little bit. And so we're going to go both sticks down and out, or down and in. Well, that's not, that didn't do it. So maybe we'll try that on the app again. So the motors are fired up. I'm just going to push up on the left stick and let's see what happens. And I got nothing. So let's hit the takeoff button. And I got nothing. Let's do the slider. Yeah, and then they shut down again. So both sticks, let's just try that manually again. Both sticks down and out. Both sticks down and in. Gosh, I got no clue here. Let's try that one more time. Okay, let's try it on the app again. So I'm a little bit concerned that maybe we don't, that the controller isn't connected, although it says it is on the telemetry here. You know what, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna shut everything down and fire it back up here. Okay, I've got it all fired up here again. We're gonna try it one more time, and I'm gonna see if I can do a manual takeoff, both sticks down and out. There we do, we got connection this time, and then up on the stick. Yeah, and there's something going on there. Yeah, you saw that, the drone just crashes immediately. So I looked at the props earlier, and I couldn't find anything. They all seem to be tight. I'm wondering if maybe it came from the factory with the wrong prop on the wrong motor. I don't know, but this is a really quick review because it's not going to fly. I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to show you the drone here, and you know, you guys can see that everything seems to be tight. Okay, so just a cursory inspection here. The props appear to be tight, and they're correct. B1, B1, A1, A1. So all the props appear to be correct. I can feel nothing loose. I don't know what it is, but the props were definitely hitting something, and it simply flipped the drone over. So anyway, it's not a bad looking drone, I can say that. The AE8 EVO Hytopp. So in looking at it, the only thing I can tell you is if you look, and these props are tight, but they are fairly close to the arm here, whereas if you look at the ones on the front, they're not. But the two on the back, they definitely can get close to the arm. I'm assuming that's what happened. Gosh, that's just a design flaw. Everything looks to be installed correctly. So in any case, that's about it. I'll mess around with the drone some more, and if I can get it working, we'll do another review. But in any case, that's it. That's my review for the Hytobp AE8 EVO. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, we will see you on the next one. The Hytobp AE8 EVO, yeah, can't say much about this guy.